Hey folks, Foggy here. Welcome to day 344 of my year of solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid, and we are playing the game The Networks. This is something I got off of PNP Arcade some time ago, just waiting to get a crafting printer so I could actually print out and have some somewhat nice versions of the cards to actually play with. You're looking at a solo setup. We've got everything set up here, and as I'm going through the game, I will explain. Actually, you know what? There's a really good Slicker Drips video that explains how to do the solo version. Go watch that. I'm just going to get right into the playing of it. So looking at what my options are, I kind of want to get some advertising money because I want to get this 10, this 9, and I think this 8. So I can actually have a fairly decent show. And I'm not too worried about the advertising overall. This one is not going to do me any good because it is specifically for sports. So I'll need 2 advertisings, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by getting this Thumb Station video console. And we're going to spend we're actually going to make 2 million off that. Since we have now taken an action, let's go ahead and figure out what is going to get burned. We're going to lose a show here. And we're going to lose an ad. That's not good. So that's going to present a rather difficult situation because I really don't want to lose either one of these. I will for now, however, go ahead and pick up the 10 p.m. show, which I do have to attach a advertising to it. So I'll attach this 2 million one. And because this show is going to go into its correct time slot, I can keep it as is. I don't have to rotate it, which is good because that show will basically get me a $1 million in profit. Let me just make sure everything is visible on screen. We are maxed out as far as the camera goes. I had to move it quite a ways back. All right, so we're going to lose a show. Oh, that sucks. That was my only other 9 p.m. one. And we're going to lose an ad, too. So just a big bucket of suck here. And we're going to lose a network. All right, well, this is not looking good. So I want to get at least one more show on here. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm just simply going to have to go for Cyber Slug versus Mecha Worm, which at least has pretty good numbers. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get Cyber Slug versus Mecha Earthworm. And we're going to pair it up because we have to pair it up with an advertiser. Pair it up with the default advertisements that we have. There we go. And now we are going to lose our last ad and our network action here, which would have been viewers, which would have been nice to get. We have one show left, which we really don't want to put in the 9 o'clock slot. It basically kind of weakens it for the next round. It's still better than having that, though. It does require a star, but we do actually have a star available. Let me go ahead and do that then. Let me get Celebrity Rhinoplasty, not the show that we wanted. We'll pair that with the Network VP. We'll put this in the wrong time slot. We're going to put this in the 9 o'clock slot. It's kind of a bummer. And that goes into our reruns. And then we're going to lose a show, but because we don't have a show available, we're going to have to move that down to the turn order. If all 5 of these fill in, we lose the game. We're going to lose a star from up here. And we're also going to lose an ad. But there's no more ads, so that drops down as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. I've been fairly lucky. I don't think I've had a single drop over here. So I'm actually going to be able to get the drop here and get 9 million off of this, which is not too bad. So now we're at the end. We're going to get our income. So that'll be 9 million from this. We'll go ahead and take these over here. I'm using pieces from In Too Deep, which is a game I really enjoy, but it happened to be right here and happened to have a lot of the things I didn't want to print out, but that I could have. We then score viewers and reruns. So for viewers, I'm going to also, I have to calculate this for income. This breaks even, this does nothing, this gives me 1 million. For viewers, we're going to get 9 off of Cyber Slug, so we'll go from here to 9. For Celebrity Rhinoplasty, this is at the wrong time, so we're only going to get 5 for this. For Very Charismatic Explosions, we are going to get a full 10. So that's going to put us up at 24. Not great. We're trying to get all the way up to here. And we did not even come close to that this round. We're also going to get 3 additional viewers for reruns. And then we go ahead and age our shows. I do need some more things because I don't have anything to indicate the age of the shows. That was brilliant. All right. And by brilliant, I mean stupid. I'm also using pigment here, which has been very helpful because it's got a lot of colored cubes in it. This and that American Route 66 game, I feel like I may end up keeping just because it has so many different pieces in it. Those pieces are going to be really helpful, and I cannot believe this camera turned like that. Please don't turn. Please don't turn. Thank you. All right. So, and the reason that I needed to grab some cubes is because you put these on here. This indicates the aging of the show. And I should have had that at the setup. But now we're going to age the shows, which basically means they're going to come down here. Now, each of these shows are actually going to be fairly decent in their second season. I think the only one that I really want to replace is Celebrity Rhinoplasty. But once we get to the third season, they will drop off considerably. So I'm going to get 11 viewers for Cyberslug. That's awesome. That's amazing. We're finally then going to set up the next season. So everything gets cleared here. Take away all these and we lose all these stars. And then we're going to deal out 4 more stars. For ads. For the shows, we're going to deal out 5 shows, but they're all going to come from... Actually, let's make sure this is the case. So after round 1, you always start with this for round 1, but then round 2, you switch to a different one, a different little thing. Very similar, but the drop amounts become dramatically different. And it completes the scoring track. So you see how now we have a complete track here. All right, so we're going to have 5 shows. American Samurai Warrior, Sports Edges, Little Sister, Agents of Shampoo, and Community, which I believe is a take on Community. Ad Acquisition, Big Game, Director, and Agency. All right, so Agency might be helpful because that actually could help add a whole bunch of things. It won't add any shows, but it would add additional ads, stars, and network cards to help sort of delay the inevitable. We are going to move our reruns down to the archives. And the reason that that's important is that these archives will help us keep track of genres of shows that we've had. Once you get to 3 genres, you get a bonus. And then once you get to 5 of a particular genre show, you get an even bigger bonus. What I'm going to do right now is I think I'm going to go for Agents of Shampoo. Just no ifs, ands, or buts. We do have to have a star for that, though. And looking at the show... we can go with the New Year's host because we do actually want to have an ad with it. Serial award winner might be good. All right, yeah, we're going to go for the serial award winner. That's going to cost us $5 million to bring that person in, which is a lot. We're going to flip a network card. We're just simply going to lose a show. Say goodbye. I definitely want to bring in Agents of Shampoo. Oh, it's going to cost $2 million. I'd kind of like to have an advertisement to go along with it. And I'm thinking that either of these two would be good. And I believe they cost the same amount. So I can go with either one of these. So let's go ahead and bring in the Migraine Munition Painkiller. That is going to bring us in $2 million. We're going to lose a show. A commercial. Where did I put the other commercials? That was stupid. Let's just put it up there in a big pile. And then we're going to lose a network card. So now we're going to pick up this Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is going to cost us 5 as well. We're going to replace Celebrity Rhinoplasty. Anytime that you lose an actor, they basically just get discarded. But this is going to go over here. And we're then going to take these. I am just not having good luck with picking these up, am I? A lot of this is that this is the surface of the table, and it's one of the drawbacks of this particular table. We're going to do this at 9. We get another sci-fi show, that would be great, because then we can get our first bonus. All right, let's see. We're going to lose an ad. And I think for the first time, we're going to have a drop taken up. The question is, what do I want to do? I kind of want to go for one of the other shows, but they both go at 9 o'clock, and I don't really need those. I think what I need to do is I need to start thinking about actors and ads. So how about I pick up... none of these are good. None of these are good. I think I'm going to pick up this network action. So this network action is spend up to 3, and we'll spend 3 million. And then draw some additional cards. And we're going to draw some additional advertising. So 1, 2. We'll draw one more network card as well. Okay. And then we get to take another action. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this advertiser for 2 to hold on to. And then we're going to lose a network card. It's actually not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up because that's just simply gain 5 viewers. So we go from 27 to 32. We're going to lose a star and an advertiser. I haven't had a drop yet, and I can't pick, I don't want to pick up either of the shows. Because I don't want to replace the 9 o'clock show. That's too nice to just, I know, that would just be horrible. So I think what I need to do is I need to pick up, I can't pick up the physical, well, I could pick up the Physical Comedy Master, but I don't want to. That's really expensive. So I'm going to pick up the New Year's Eve host for 1. We're going to lose this network card. I'm going to pick up this advertiser here. You can just sort of stock up on ads if you want. For 3. I have a feeling this is where I'm going to get bit in the butt. We lose a show. And then 2 things happen. One is we lose a drop. And we get another one of these filled in. But I'm going to go ahead and drop after this. I will take the 6 million. I kind of need that for the next round. And then we do the rest of our income. Now this is going to be 1 for here. We are going to lose 1 for Agents of Shampoo. We didn't have enough ads on it. And then Charismatic Explosions, we're going to lose 1 as well. So we lose 2 million on that. We're not running a very profitable organization here. We are going to score the viewers and reruns. So first of all, we're going to do 11 for Cyber Slug. So that's going to bring us from 32 to 43. They do include a little a tracker here. So if you want to use that to track as well, you can. We're going to do 12. So that's going to take us from 43 to 65 or 55. Not 65. That was stupid. And then we're going to get another 10 from here. So that's going to bring us up to 65, which is where we wanted to be. There's going to be 2 more to bring us up to 67 from our reruns. And that is it. So that is actually a pretty good round. We managed to make it to the bonus. So we're going to remove both of these. We're going to also place this here. This indicates that by turn 4, we want to try to reach here. We get to take away one of these. And then I think that's it. I forget if there's anything else that I do once I get that bonus. Fun looking at the rules. Yep. So because I made it past the 65 mark, I got to remove one of the cubes from the turn order. That's going to buy me a little bit of extra time. That goes away, this goes away, and we start over. So we're now on round 3. We're going to clear the drop from all these. We're going to age our shows. And then we're going to archive the reruns here and set up next season. So first of all, we'll do the stars. Got square-jawed actor, which will only work in a drama. Creepy vampire, who wants to be in a sci-fi show, which is good because I really want him to be in a sci-fi show as well. Got some advertisers here. Persnickety Pizza, Gunmetal Chewing Gum, Aztec Chocolate Bars, and Diet Sugar Cola. We're going to continue to draw from season 2 and 3. We've got Criminal Mindfulness, an 8 p.m. show. We've got Cringe, that is definitely what we're going to go for first. It does require both an actor and commercials, but we have a commercial that does well for the 10 o'clock slot. Unfortunately, we don't have anything else that will go at that spot. All right, add some network cards. All right, so we know that we really need to replace that 10 o'clock show. So I think no matter what, our first instinct is to go for Cringe here. It's going to cost us 5. We're going to bring this we're going to add our New Year's Eve host to it. We would rotate it if we did not have ads, but we have ads. Plus, this show is on at 10 o'clock, and this ad works perfectly for a 10 o'clock show. So that is actually going to even out. We're going to remove this. This is going to go into our reruns. This is just simply going to get discarded. And this becomes our 10 o'clock show. That's good. We'll get 11 from that. And now the network show is going to take away a show. It's going to take away Criminal Mindfulness. It's going to take away an ad. That Persnickety Pizza one. We need an 8 o'clock show, and unfortunately there are no 8 o'clock shows out. But we also do now have 3 shows of the same genre. So we're going to get a bonus for that. Now, they did not also have to all be on at the same time. It just so happens that the way that this turned out is that they all ended up on the show at the same time. And we choose one. We can either draw 3 stars and keep 1, draw 3 ads, keep 1, and take money from the other 2. And that's pretty much it. So what do we want to do? I think we want to go for ads. Well, looking at what we have, so I kind of want to put something on at 8 o'clock, but the problem is that the shows can be really nasty in terms of what they lose. If I put Dexterous on, it's going to have to go on at 8 o'clock in the wrong time slot. I'll start off with 4 viewers, but it'll have some pretty strong viewing after that. I could also do Person of Disinterest, but I'll need both a star and an ad. I have an ad that will help counter the upkeep of that, but I also need to bring in somebody else. The Creepy Vampire would have been a great actor to put on Cringe. That is not going to work here. could go with that weird looking star. Square jawed actor. None of those look good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, for my bonus, I'm going to do the stars. Because I get to draw 3 stars and keep 1. I do probably need card sleeves for these. I don't like the idea of card sleeves overall, but obviously because this is cardboard cardstock, it is a little awkward. So adorable hipster, confessional star, and versatile sci-fi actor. Versatile sci-fi. I could put that on a show, but except I don't have room for that. I think what I'll do is I'll stick with adorable hipster. We'll get rid of these 2. Let's go ahead and put that up there. We'll go ahead and put that there. Draw a network card to see what we burn. We're going to burn a star. We're going to burn a network action. We're going to go ahead and grab, I think we're going to grab Person of Disinterest. That's going to cost us 5. Which is almost all of our money. We're going to pair this up with Adorable Hipster. It's a little worrisome because we're going to need some extra money for the next round, like for upkeep. This will go away. This will go into reruns. And that is the end of that. We're going to lose a show. And we're going to lose a market spot. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this action, network action here. This basically, when I'm scoring reruns at the end of this round, I'll get an extra 8 viewers. That seems pretty good to me. We're going to lose a show. I'm going to lose a spot. And I think at this point, this also goes here. I think at this point I'm going to drop. I'm just going to drop. So we're at the end of the round. For income, I'm going to get 6 million from this. I'm going to need to spend 1 million for Persons of Disinterest because it's not a money-making show. Agents of Shampoo is also not very money-making. Cringe, fortunately, breaks even. For scoring viewers, I'm going to get a total of 12 off of Persons of Disinterest. So we'll go from 67 up to 79. We'll get 13 off of Agents of Shampoo. That's going to bring us up to 92. We're going to get another 11 off of Cringe. That's going to bring us up to 103. We'll go ahead and mark this to indicate that we've got 100. We're going to get an additional, we'll discard this, and we're going to get an additional 12 viewers from that. So that'll bring us up to 15. All right, then we age the shows. So this will come down here, this will come down here, and this will come down here. I feel like I don't need to do much for this round in terms of new shows. I just need to get set up for the last round. Because I'm doing okay viewer-wise. I mean, I'm going to have 15 from this. That's great. 10 from this, 13 from this. I mean, second season shows in this game are pretty good. But let's go ahead and get the rest of this set up. We're going to remove the rest of these cards. Got sleeves that are going all over the place here. All right. Intense dramatic actor, morning show host, celebrity chef, science fiction legend. We've got promo. Crazy Pete's Discount Emporium, Harry Hamburgers, Sassy Salad Dressings. Go ahead and remove all these as well. For network options, we have Flexible Schedule, Star Sponsor, Clip Show, and Daytime Soaps. We're now drawing from seasons 4 and 5. How I Left Your Father, NCIS, ICBM, OMG, OMG, Scranton. Paisley is the New Burnt Umber, Quiver, and Red Bloods. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here. We've only got 5 million to work with, and we don't have any shows that we really need to retire. So I feel like what we need to do is we need to pick up some ads, and then we need to pick up some actors. My first instinct is to go for Crazy Pete's Discount Plutonium, which will bring in 2. Yeah, I think I want this one and then one of these 2. So we'll start with by just getting this. And that's going to bring in 2. Let's see what we're going to burn. We're going to burn a network card, and then we're going to already lose a slot here. That would have been nice a turn ago. I think we're going to pick up Harry Hamburgers. That's going to bring us additional $2 million. We're then going to burn a show and a star. Let's go ahead and pick up a star now. I feel like I really want to get this science fiction legend because it's going to be a lot of viewers at the end, but it's also really expensive. But let's go ahead and pick up that actor. We're going to burn a show. Let's go ahead and pick up the Celebrity Chef for 1. We're going to burn a star and some money. A star and an ad, I should say. And then I think at this point we are just simply going to rest on our laurels for season 4. We're going straight here, and we're actually going to take the viewers as opposed to anything else. Is that a wise idea? No. I need to take the money. So we're going to take the 8 million that we get from that, from the drop. We're going to spend 2 million because our shows are unprofitable. We're then going to count up viewers. We got 15 from Persons of Disinterest, taking us up to 30. We have 10 from Agents of Shampoo, now on its last legs, bringing us up to 40. We're going to get a total of 13 from Cringe. Keep knocking that out of the way. That's going to bring us up to 53. And unfortunately, we did not make it all the way up to this marker here, which is where we needed to get our next bonus. So that's going to go away. And so we're going into this last round. We got 2 cubes there. But we're not doing too badly. We're not doing too great. We have to get all the way around again and all the way up to here. So we're probably not going to do that. As usual, I'm just not good at showing you how to play games. Let's see. Actually, I should say I'm not good at playing the games myself. So Cringe, these all get aged. And then we're going to reset and start over. Probably could have picked up a show. Might not have been a bad idea. All right, let's go ahead and get some star power out. We have Femme Fatale, Grizzled Action Hero, Popular but Unpredictable Legend. Oh, that's hilarious. And then Soap Opera Star. Let's see, we've got Wade Automobiles, Reflux Orange Juice, Clams Clearance Firearms, and the Potato Nader. For our shows, we're going to have Ultimate Fainting Championship. We can go ahead and move these out of the way. 31 Paper, Broken Worse, Dr. What, and Flea. And finally, for network actions, we are almost out of network actions, by the way. We're going to Flexible Schedule, Director, Spinoff, and split season. All right, so I think what we want to do is we want to grab Broken Worse, but I really do need a 9 p.m. show as well, and none of these are 9 p.m. shows, so that's awesome. So I think what I have to do is I actually have to grab this flexible schedule to allow one of these shows to be in its correct slot, because that's really going to matter for the first round. So we're grabbing that. Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done. We're going to lose an actor. We're going to lose a network action. And we're going to lose a slot here. We're going to go ahead and pick up Dr. What. We need to attach an actor to this. Fortunately, we have one who wants to be on a sci-fi. So this is our sci-fi legend. This is going to cost us $3 million, so we're going to attach... neither of these are good for this time frame. Ay. We did it in a 9 p.m. show. You know what? We're going to take a chance here. We're going to put that back. I haven't paid that yet. We're going to go ahead and pick up Reflux Orange Juice. That's going to bring us in $2 million. And then let's see what we lose. We lose a show. We lose an actor. We lose some money. Advertisement. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this show. That's going to cost us $5 million. We're going to pair that with the Sci-Fi Legend and Reflux Orange Juice. So we're still going to lose $1 million on this overall. Come on. There you go. And this is going to go into reruns. All right. And we're going to keep this next to here. That'll remind me that we're going to get some extra points for scoring that. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose a star. We're going to lose a spot. All right. I really don't know how I'm going to get all the way around, by the way. I think what I'm going to do is take this, split season, immediately score viewers for one of your shows, then age the show. We're going to do Dr. What, and we're going to do this for scoring so that we get the full 11 points. That's going to bring us all the way up to 164. And then we're going to age the show. And the reason that we're doing that is because we're going to get 15 points for its second season and 11 points for the first. This basically gives us an extra 11 points, or it's actually going to give us an extra 15 points overall. So I feel like that's a really good deal. All right. 1 star gets discarded. Okay. All right. I guess I could grab Flea and put it with the show that wants to be on at 8. I could also grab this show, which needs a star and an ad. Part of the problem is I can't do both. I can't do both of these because I don't have enough actors. So I'm going to grab Flea because that's going to be worth it. So that's going to be almost the rest of my money. We're going to pair that up with a celebrity chef, and we can add 2 ads to this. I'm going to go ahead and add the 8 o'clock ad and its normal position, and then I'm going to take the 10 o'clock ad and just go ahead and get the extra $3 from that. So this is going away. This is going to reruns, and then these are going away. All right, which is a real shame that we can't do that aging one to this one, because that would be worth even more. But I'm stupid like that. All right. So then we're going to draw again. We're going to get rid of a star, except we don't have a star. That's okay. We're just going to put that there. I could grab an ad and just go ahead and throw it on. Does that work? No, because I kind of want to get that taken care of. I want to get the extra 2 viewers for that. So we're going to grab that. We're going to get the 2 extra viewers for that. We're not going to worry about income. This is now we're going to get $3 from, or $3 million from this. We're going to lose 1 million and break even. So we actually make $2 million. We finally turned our little network down. We're going to get 10 viewers off this first one. So that's going to bring us up to, I think we had 64. I have it on 66 for some reason. It's okay. We're not winning anyway. 76. We're going to get 15 off this. That's going to bring us up to 91. We're going to get 9 off of this. That is going to bring us up to 100. We're going to get another 6 for our last few viewers. And we end up with 206. And then we don't have any end game cards, so we're not going to get anything from that. We didn't get any of those. We could score unused stars, but we don't have any unused stars. And we did not quite get to the point where we had a 5th genre. We came close. We had 4 sci-fi shows, but not a 5th. And that's it. That is Network. And I gotta say, I've been waiting a long time to play this game, and I'm glad I finally got to play it. I enjoy this. This is nice. I'm looking forward to sleeving all these cards because this is a game I think that will stay in my collection for a while. Folks, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.